Then God said, "Let there be lights in the expanse of the sky to separate the day from the night. They will serve as signs." In answering Job's complaint, God himself actually named the constellations. In Job 8:31 we read, "Can you fasten the chains of the Pleiades, or loosen the belt of Orion? Can you bring out the constellations in their seasons, and lead the bear and her cubs?" In Matthew 24:32, Jesus says, "Now learn this parable from the fig tree. As soon as its branch becomes tender and sprouts leaves, you know that summer is near. In the same way, when you see all these things, recognize that he is near, at the door. I assure you, this generation will certainly not pass away until all these things take place." That generation, the generation that was born in 1948, the year Israel became a nation again, will turn 69 years old this year, 2017. Do you remember back in 2014 and 2015 all of the hoopla about the blood moons? Many had predicted that the rapture would happen in 2015, but there was no rapture in 2015. So what did happen? I mean, this arrangement of blood moons on Jewish feast days and a solar eclipse right in the middle was indeed a once-in-history event. So what did happen? If it wasn't the rapture, shouldn't we look for something else? Let's look at that. In John 5 and verse 43, Jesus said, "I have come in my Father's name, yet you don't accept me. If someone else comes in his own name, you will accept him." On September 25th, 2015, just 3 days before the last blood moon would shine, the largest group of heads of state ever assembled together in one place in the history of the world was at the United Nations in New York City in the United States of America. Pope Francis would stand before that group and the world. In his opening remarks, the pontiff said, "Thank you for your kind words. Once again, following a tradition by which I feel honored, the Secretary General of the United Nations has invited the Pope to address this distinguished assembly of nations in my own name." Did you hear that? In my own name. Let's listen to that from his own mouth and the voice of the translator.
En nombre propio y en el de toda la comunidad católica. En nombre propio y en el de toda la comunidad católica. En nombre propio y en el de toda la comunidad católica. En nombre propio y en el de toda la comunidad católica.
Remember that God himself set the lights in the heavens as signs, a sort of a celestial daytimer, if you would. In Revelation 12:1, we read, "A great sign appeared in heaven, a woman clothed with the sun, with the moon under her feet, and a crown of 12 stars on her head. She was pregnant and cried out in labor and agony as she was about to give birth. I am told by those who study such things that we can go back by computer and check out the stars and their positions for 7,000 years in the past. And we can go ahead by computer for 7,000 years in the future and look and see where all the stars will be at any given time on any given date. This year, on the 23rd of September 2017, the sign given by the prophet John in the book of Revelation in chapter 12 will take place. Looking back 7,000 years, it has never happened before. Looking ahead 7,000 years, it will never happen again. This is a significant sign. In the book of Mark, chapter 13 and verse 37, we read where Jesus said, "And what I say to you, I say to all, watch." Scripture tells us what to watch for, and Jesus repeatedly commands us to watch. That means that if you are not watching, you are living in disobedience to the command of Jesus and in rebellion against the Most High God. I would urge you to learn what the signs are and to actively watch. Time is up. We have no more time. We have reached the end. And you need to be prepared for the tribulation and the trials that are soon to come. God bless you. Thank you for watching.